Have you ever felt like you were out of place in your family? Like the chaos that surrounds you is somehow a chapter in a book written just for you? It's not a coincidence. Every challenge, every hurt, and every difficulty you've experienced with your family hides a deeper reason. Your soul chose that context before you were born, not as a punishment, but to prepare you for something extraordinary. Today we will explore together why many chosen ones are tested in toxic environments, and why this is a gift that can transform not only your life, but the lives of those around you. Stay with me until the end, because what you discover could change the way you see the secrets hidden behind the roots of your past and behind those of your future. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to the Mental Dose channel and the Telegram channel so you don't miss the next videos on personal and spiritual growth. You will find content that inspires, challenges, and transforms the way you look at life. And now, let's dive together into a deep and revealing journey. Why are the chosen ones born into toxic families? The answer may surprise you and change the way you look at your past and your future forever. Let's begin. Toxic families seem like a labyrinth of conflict, misunderstanding, and pain. But what if we looked at all these intertwined and complex dynamics with fresh eyes? Life, for the chosen ones, is not just lived. It is an opportunity to grow, awaken, and transform. Being born into a family full of difficulties is not a coincidence. It is fertile ground for developing strength, resilience, and awareness. But what does it mean to be chosen? To be chosen or elected means to be a person who in some way seems destined to play a special or significant role in life. This idea is found in many spiritual and philosophical traditions and even in popular culture. It is not necessarily an innate quality or privilege, but often a calling to overcome difficulties, make a difference, or bring about positive change in the world. Chosen ones often experience challenges that seem greater than those faced by other souls on the journey. These experiences prepare them to develop deep resilience, empathy, and wisdom. It is as if life itself forges them through the fires of hardship to prepare them for a higher purpose. Many chosen ones feel the world around them intensely. They can perceive injustices, emotions, and dynamics with greater clarity than others. This sensitivity often drives them to seek deeper meaning in life and to desire to bring harmony where chaos reigns. Chosen ones tend to feel from a young age or over time that their life has a purpose. It is not always immediately clear what it is, but the desire to make a difference, to break negative patterns, or to inspire others always accompanies them. Being chosen does not mean being superior to other people. On the contrary, it involves responsibility, sacrifice, and often an internal struggle to understand one's role. It is a journey of personal transformation that is not so much about being chosen by someone else, but about accepting oneself for something greater. In complex environments, such as family ones, the chosen ones are the strongest souls who find a way to emerge. They are like the seed of a flower that grows in the middle of the cement. Apparently impossible, yet when it manages to bloom, its beauty leaves you speechless. The difficulties encountered in the family are like an artist's tools, used to sculpt the character of a chosen one. Through those experiences, he or she is learning to recognize patterns, to break chains, and to build an authentic life, far from the illusions that have been imposed on him or her. If this resonates with you, you might ask yourself, but why a difficult family, and why me? You are not here to go with the flow, to fit in or to settle. You are here to change the rules. Those toxic dynamics, those generational wounds, have been brought to you so that you can interrupt or transform them. It is not a cross to bear, but a torch to light, which will illuminate the path for those who follow you. The hardest part? To break a cycle, you have to go through it. You can't overcome what you haven't faced. This requires courage, the ability to look the darkest parts of your family in the eye, and above all, those inside you. Because ultimately, What hurts you is also what reveals you. Every family conflict is a mirror that reflects deep parts of yourself. It forces you to confront emotions that you would often prefer to ignore: anger, fear, insecurities, and even desires for control. These family dynamics, as painful as they are not only sources of suffering, they are also opportunities for growth. In the chaos, a hidden message is revealed, an invitation to look inside yourself with honesty and courage. The gift manifests itself in this process. Every conflict forces you to ask yourself, what is my part in all this? How can I respond differently? Through this introspection, you can rediscover who you really are, beyond the expectations and patterns you have inherited. You have the opportunity to break the patterns that hold you back, those that perhaps your family has perpetuated for generations, and begin to create a new story. In this journey, conflict becomes a teacher, not an enemy. It guides you towards a more authentic, freer, and more conscious version of yourself. And in this evolution, you discover a strength and wisdom that you never imagined you possessed, transforming what seemed like a struggle into an opportunity for rebirth. Many chosen ones are born into toxic environments because these experiences represent the beginning of a journey of transformation. Obstacles and challenges teach them to overcome pain, to recognize their value, and to develop an inner strength that cannot be broken. This type of resilience is not learned in easy environments, but grows precisely where everything seems to go against us. Those born into difficult families are often tasked with breaking harmful patterns. It is as if life itself has chosen that person to transform pain into something positive, not only for themselves, but also for future generations. This is not an easy task, but it is a mission that brings with it a profound liberation and a unique awareness. Breaking these cycles means facing the past with courage, recognizing the destructive dynamics, and choosing not to perpetuate them. It is an act of rebellion that requires strength and self-love, but which opens the doors to a new possibility of life for those who come after you. The gift of being born into a family with difficult relationships lies in the possibility of transforming those experiences into tools for growth. In a context where conflicts, misunderstandings, or lack of respect can be the norm, you have the opportunity to recognize what you do not want to carry forward in your life. This gives you the strength to build more authentic bonds based on values of empathy, listening, and reciprocity, breaking patterns that would otherwise have been repeated. Every complicated relationship becomes a lens through which to see more clearly. You learn to distinguish what enriches and what impoverishes, transforming even the most painful experiences into precious lessons. This awareness not only allows you to grow, but can inspire others who are experiencing similar situations. You become a silent guide, demonstrating that the past does not have to define the future and that you can choose a new way of life. Those who manage to escape from a challenging family context do not simply survive, but become someone capable of creating change. They do not accept being trapped in destructive patterns and, with their example, bring hope to those who feel stuck. These people are not just children of their experiences, but pioneers of a new direction, capable of demonstrating that every bond can be rewritten with respect and love. If you feel like your struggles have defined you, now is the time to look at them in a new light. What you have faced has made you who you are. A person capable of transforming pain into strength, of seeing opportunities where others only see obstacles. And you? Have you ever thought that your challenges could hide a greater gift? Tell us in the comments. Your story could inspire someone. Being a chosen one is not easy. It requires facing storms that many would avoid. But in these storms, you find the strength to change your destiny. Each step toward your personal healing not only transforms your life, but resonates throughout time, healing the past and preparing a better future for those who come after you. So the next time you ask yourself, why me? Remember that you are not here to fit in. You are here to light a new path. The gift is not in the suffering, but in the transformation it allows you to make. You were born into a difficult family because you are strong enough to do what others would not have dared. If this message touched you, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the Mental Dose channel and the Telegram channel, activating notifications to continue exploring together topics that touch the heart and soul. Also, if you like this content, share it with anyone you think could benefit from it. Thank you for following us on this journey. See you in the next video.